Yeah. Here we go. Check this out. Stay Motivated Podcast, Season 4. It's your host, your homie, Terry, a.k.a. Tobin Frost, a.k.a. Young Denzel Washington, a.k.a. Mr. Pop That Champagne for my pain. Yo, I've been waiting for this one. I got the legend. I got that guy in the building today. My dog Rico. What's up, big dog?
It was good, big homie, man. Hey, trying to stay out the way.
Yes, sir, boy. Hey, I've been waiting on this one.
Hey, boy, it's been a long time coming since the last one, baby.
Yeah. So, man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience, man. Tell them where to find you at, how to get in contact with you, and it's up, bro.
Yeah, man, y'all. So my content name is Bankroll Tommy.
Uh-oh.
Bankroll Tommy, that's my TikTok name. That's my Instagram name. Bankroll_Tommy. But, man, most of y'all already know me, man. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Facebook, the Rico Grill. You call me D Grill, whatever it is. Most of y'all know me, man.
Yeah.
So we ain't got to do too much of that introducing, you hear me?
My dog. So, man, look, before we get into it, man, how Lil Turbo doing, bro?
Oh, man, my boy All-Star.
Uh-oh.
My boy bad on that football field.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we been out here down there off Thrift Drive. It's a little park back there. They got them out there scrimmaging and whatnot. So, yeah, my boy gonna be...
He up.
Yeah, my boy, he's straight, bro. My boy straight. Like,
What position he playing?
wide receiver.
Uh-oh.
So we trying to find him a team. But, you know, the NFL got kid leagues.
Yeah.
Like NFL flag. And me and his mom been looking into that. So
Yeah.
we're going to keep on doing our research. And we got to put him somewhere.
I agree with the flag, man. I think you got to let these kids body develop before you start doing that tackle. Yeah, let them get a little older, man. I agree with that for sure. So, man, how has it been, like, being the father of Turbo, man?
Bro, I couldn't dream of nothing better, bro. Like, I couldn't have thought of this. Like, Like, dang, like, having my own son growing up without a dad to be a dad.
Right.
So the ups and downs, you be worried, like, dang, am I loving him enough? Or am I too hard on him? But, you know, as time go on, everything start to fall in place.
Start to figure it out.
Start to figure it out, bro.
That's what's up, man. What's the most, you think that's the most challenging part, trying to figure out if you showing them enough attention, enough affection?
Yeah, trying to, cause you don't want them to be soft, but you don't want them to be like,
yeah, you don't want to be out
hard.
of control. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to find
that balance.
But
yeah, because the times we live in is kind of it's wild. Let's call it a spade.
Boy.
Yeah, the times we live in. Yeah, man, it's almost like you can't even really, all these kids like to play video games. They need to go outside and play, man. You got to be careful with letting them go outside and play these days. It ain't like it was when we went outside.
Yeah, we was outside from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
You can't do that these days. Yeah. It's wild.
It's like every day it's a child missing.
Yeah.
Every day, Facebook, find my child, find my daughter, find my son. Like, bro, what's going on? Like, what they doing?
Yeah, so that's good, man. Old Turbo, man. He gonna be taller than you in a minute.
Yeah, my boy going to the 6th grade this year.
What?
6th grade, bro. Already.
Dang, well, you gotta start cutting some grass or something, man.
You hear me? Hey, we're putting in some toilets or water heaters or something.
For sure. Yeah. Learn that skill early. So, man, all right, so life coach. You're a life coach. Man. So let's talk about that. When did you decide you wanted to do that?
The crazy part is, bro, I just woke up one morning like, yo, let me be a life coach.
Yeah.
And I signed up for the course, paid for the course. Did it. I had 6 weeks to do it. I did it like in 3 weeks. Did it. Because people always gravitated towards me far as like asking for advice. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, how can I make this a little bit more official?
Yeah.
How can I throw a little razzle dazzle on it? Life coach.
Right.
Yeah, man. So it makes you look at yourself. Mm-hmm. It makes you do your own shadow work. It's like, I might not be the smoothest or the coldest in Nebraska. So it make you want to, like, hold on. Before I put my input on people's lives, let me look at what I got going on in mine.
Right. So
that life coach will definitely have you looking at yourself like you need some work on yourself before you can work on other people.
Right.
Like,
so what's like, what's the biggest challenge in that? Like, separating yourself from judging people or that advice you got to give them?
Yeah, I gotta make sure that I'm following the same advice that I'm giving. So with that being said, it's like I can't tell you to be a better person if I'm not. Like I can't tell you to stand on business and I ain't standing on it.
Right.
So it make you be like, hey, before you talk to your clients, make sure you got your checks, your ducks in a row.
Right.
Like, yeah, make sure your check boxes are checked.
Right.
So,
now I know you mentioned before, when we was off air, it's different from therapy, from a therapist. So you want to tap in on?
So the biggest difference really is like therapists want to know the why, the history of why you doing what you're doing. Life coach is like, I hear you, but we're gonna get you from A to B. Like I'm your biggest fan as a life coach.
Right.
We're gonna come up with a plan to get you from here to there. And it's a lot that go into that because people really life be lifing.
Yes, sir.
Life be, it make you look at your situation like, mine might not be that bad, but you can't say that to your client. But it's like, it makes you appreciate what you got going on in your life.
Right.
It get deep, boy.
So when you, I know you had to do a lot of research. What was like the biggest thing that you learned while taking the course?
When somebody's stuck in their way, it's hard to get them out of it.
Ooh.
When they feel like what they've been doing is right, it's hard to shake it. But if it was right, you wouldn't need a life coach. Like if everything you was doing was on a straight and narrow, you wouldn't need guidance. You wouldn't need a therapist. You wouldn't need a counselor. You wouldn't seek counsel. So obviously you know something wrong.
Right.
Or something that you having a hard time to understand or trying to obtain something. Came to a life coach.
So what advice would you give someone that blames their current condition or things that happen in their life? What advice would you give them that they blame it on everybody else and never take accountability?
I get a lot of them. Don't nobody owe you nothing. So at the end of the day, when you 60, 70, and something didn't work out in your favor, you got to take accountability of what that I didn't do or what I did do that got me in this position that I'm in. Because once you take accountability, once you start looking inward, it don't matter about outward. Like it don't matter that, your mama wasn't there for you when you was a jit, but now you're 50. So from the time you turn 18 to 50, you still blaming your mama for you grown.
Yeah.
You're a grown man or a grown woman.
Right.
So with that being said, it's like, man, once you start taking accountability and understanding don't nobody owe you nothing, you are solely in charge of the circle of people you got around you. You are solely in charge of the decisions that you have made.
Yeah, it's hard for people to grasp that concept. I mean, it's really hard for a lot of people, not just people, even successful people, because you get to a certain point, you think you done figured everything out or you done things right all the time, and that's not always the case. I just feel like just that blame game, I tell people, and I ain't no life coach. I might think about doing it now.
Do it, bro.
But I tell people all the time, I'm like, no matter what you go through or no matter what you going through or been through, whatever the case may be, the world don't care. You can go through like the most saddest thing or the most unfortunate thing. Society don't care. Because I tell people all the time, we all got problems. We just got different problems.
Yep.
And that shake up everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shake up everything.
Yeah, man. Like we all like, your problem might not be finances, but it might be relationship with your kids. It might not be relationships with your kids. It might be finances, or it might be the fact that you can't keep a stable relationship going because of past trauma from relationships, your childhood, And it's like, man, you can't build a new house with old bricks. Like you can't.
Damn.
Yeah, it get deep, bro.
We're gonna clip that for sure. That's definitely going on a clip right there.
Yeah, man, you can't bring your your old into your new, like, because then it becomes, you start to bleed on people that didn't cut you. You start making people pay for mistakes that ain't know you when your baby daddy cheated on you or your baby mama did. Like, bro, we had a whole different life before I met you.
Right.
And so how can you blame somebody that ain't know you even existed for your past traumas?
Yeah,
it's wild, bro.
Yeah, I think especially like relationship wise, you look at it like that. The difference between life coach and therapist is key in them situations. Because that past trauma and bringing that together, that's some deep shit.
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do. You just met this woman or this man 6 months ago.
Right.
So you, in your 30s, you had a whole 20, 15 year period without this person.
Yeah.
So how can you blame them for anything you went through? They ain't even know you then.
Right.
But, people like to point.
Yeah.
But people eye patterns don't. So if I know you can't handle your liquor, and I've been around people that can't handle their liquor, chances are it may end up the same way.
Right.
So people lie, patterns don't.
And so like bad habits, like do you tap on that when you kind of like giving people advice?
Yes, definitely. I never tap on bad habits. I'm like, it's like, bro, it be, the issue is people lack human decency. People lack consideration. People lack empathy. People lack sympathy. People just lack basic human decency, bro. Don't do to me what you don't want me to do to you. Like, and a lot of people don't think about that until somebody do something to them.
And it's too late.
And it's too late.
You think that's what's wrong with the streets?
Bro,
and I ain't trying to like change the subject too much, but it's like, man, like these streets is crazy. Like it's I can't even explain it.
It's only, but this is why it's crazy. Because social media has warped people's reality so bad, they believe that they have all these options. And you don't really, these options you think you have, it's a facade. Yeah. It's easy to like somebody when you don't know them. You ain't spent 48 hours with this man or woman, but you like them. Because you been DMing them back and forth, flirting back and forth. Oh, I like him, I like her. You ain't spent 48 hours with this person.
No, you don't even know.
You don't even know.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Man, it's definitely you doing something that I think a lot of people need. Just because, therapy, what they say, therapy supposed to break you down into your simplest form and then build you back up. Sometimes I don't think people can handle being broken down that way.
Make them vulnerable.
Yes.
Makes them angry.
Yes.
So like I say, like, therapists, they want to know why. And a life coach is like, okay, I hear that, but we're going to move forward.
Yeah, so you've been through A, B, C, D. How do we move forward and climb the top of the ladder?
Yeah, because my analogy is like a car. If you keep looking back, you're going to crash your car every time. So if you keep looking back, what happened to you 5 years ago, 10 years ago, like, you're going to keep crashing every time because your focus is not on your future, it's on your past.
Right.
So you got to keep pushing forward. Keep on pushing.
So, man, how can people, well, I guess you gave your contact information out early. That's how people can get in contact with you if they want to sit down with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bankroll_Tommy or the Rico Green on Facebook. Y'all shoot me DMs because people be in my DMs. They be like, yo, talk about this. Then I put it on, Facebook.
Live or
I say
something.
a little something. on Facebook. I don't never, everything confidential, of course. So they were like, hey, how do you feel about this, this, and this? I tell them how I feel, or what I would recommend, because I can only recommend.
Right.
I can't tell you what to do. We grown. So I would recommend you try this, this,
Right.
and this. And people be like, hey, bro, I did what you said, and it worked.
Yeah.
And it really, like, everything far as, therapists and life coach and all that, it really comes from life itself. Wisdom of just living.
Yeah.
And going through stuff. Like,
That's true.
It's just wisdom. Like, bro, I done been through so much stuff in my life, so I'm able to help give advice on certain stuff. So, yeah, bro.
I like that, bro, just because, man, you think about your own individual life. I think about mine, and I'm like, dang, I came through this. I survived this. I was able to make this happen. I didn't do this, even though I wanted to. I failed at that. And then you think about your own life, and then sometimes you be wanting sympathy and stuff like that. But then you gotta think it's a whole nother person that look at their life the same way. Like, dang, man, I've been through this, and that. Like, and then at the end of the day, it's like you said, you gotta move on from A to B, because at the end of the day, society don't care.
At all, bro.
Let's find out what the next best thing is instead of dwelling on the past. And so that's some advice I gotta take. Sometimes I'll sit back and be like, damn, man, I should have did this 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Be like,
bro.
man, I should have damn started trading stocks. If I would have did this
I'd have been
18 months ago,
millionaire,
I'd be rich.
You know what I mean? But everything,
You know what I'm saying?
everything got its own, it's timing.
Yeah.
Everything, you live and you learn.
Mm-hmm.
Or you crash and you burn.
Woo.
So
We ain't trying to do that.
we ain't trying to do that. So it's like, if you keep making the same mistake, at that point, it's a choice.
Right.
Like, if you everything keep going left, it's a choice.
Right.
Because insanity is
Doing
doing
the
the
same thing over and over.
expecting a different result.
The definition.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yeah,
So
bro.
it's like I'm gonna ask you this question. I think I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Okay.
Like, what is it about yourself or your life where you say, like, I can't fall off or I can't fall down. I gotta keep going.
I mean, other than my son,
I knew that's what I said. I already knew.
and my wife, whenever that time come, and our kids, as a man, my legacy is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a saying in the street, it say, daddy don't know what he do to his child. So that means, like, as a man, when you're no longer here, what are people going to say about you?
Mm-hmm.
And people like to say, oh, bro, people say about me don't matter. It does. Because when people fail to understand what people say about you, they're going to look at your kids.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's going to be like, oh, I know your dad, and he was a sucker.
Yeah.
So chances are,
You a sucker.
you're a sucker. So it's like, it's your legacy as a man. You want to make sure you got your ducks in a row. Cross your T's, dot your I's.
Right.
Because your kids will pay for it.
Yeah.
When you don't do what you're supposed to do as a parent while you here, your kids will suffer.
Mm.
And they're going to have to go through the same things that they shouldn't have to. Because our job as parents is to make sure our kids don't have to go through what we go through and they carry on.
Yeah.
Our generations are supposed to have it easier each generation.
Yeah.
And it starts with us.
Yeah. I think we some of us get lucky. Definitely me, when you got parents that like really invest in you and look after you, and you kind of adopt those traits that they have. So that's like one of the reasons why I started my nonprofit. I used to see how my mom and dad was always helping people.
Yeah.
And
It's a beautiful thing.
yeah, and it wasn't even like they had a whole lot of money. It was like, even if somebody needed some money and they really couldn't afford to give it to them, they did anyway, just to make sure that person stayed afloat or they didn't fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
And then they figured a way how to keep it going. So like, you adapt those attributes for sure.
And that's looking out always been a big thing for me. Because it's like you don't know what God has in store for that person you have, or what He have in store for you. And another thing is too, it's like, man, a lot of people be opportunists.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't be genuine. Like if you doing something for somebody in the hopes to get something back, you're opportunist. It's not genuine.
That's true.
If you doing this in the hopes, man, if I do this, maybe I might get something in return. It ain't genuine.
Yeah, it ain't authentic at all.
It ain't authentic at all, bro. So it's like, do me a favor, don't do me no favors.
Yeah, especially if you need it back.
Yeah, if you need it back, like, which ain't nothing wrong with paying people,
Yeah.
But it's like, at a certain point, it's like, man, be genuine or don't do it.
Yeah, remember that time you had a flat tire and I came pick you up?
Yeah, like, what? Like, you serious?
Yeah, bro. Hey, yeah, I had a flat tire, bro.
You my dog.
Yeah.
You supposed to been, that should have been a sweat off your eyebrow to come look out for your people.
Yeah, man.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
you
bro.
got a point in that. And
bro.
that's a good point though. And like one of my biggest I won't say fears. I guess one thing I always keep in my mind, I don't ever want to fall off. And what I mean by that is I don't want to ever not be a asset to my people. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? Like you need something or, immediate family, whatever. There ain't no setback or nothing like that. There's no hesitation. That's my biggest thing. If we tight, we tight.
Yeah.
So I'm a grind to be that asset for my folks. That's just
That's
how I am, bro.
A lot of people they don't understand. Like, man, if more people understood humility, if more people understood, like, man, it's not about what I can get from you. It's about what I can give you. If you give me what I need, I'm giving you what you need. Don't nobody need nothing.
We good.
We straight. Like,
Yeah, we on to the next project.
bruh, but people like to, oh man, let me see what I can get. Oh, bruh, driving the Benz, or bruh got a nice watch on or some chains on. Let me get up under. But it's people that try to get up under people to see what they can get from people.
Like, man, hey,
It's like, bruh, like,
I'm gonna tell the world now. Everything I got is a gift. I ain't buy nothing.
nothing. It's a gift. It's a
Watch,
gift.
chains, whatever, car. It was a gift, and it's gonna stay like that. Yeah, you can't. Hey, I'm gonna just get some game real quick. Somebody ask you how much you pay for something, unless they like really genuine trying to get their own. Nah, man, how much you pay for the shoes? Girl got them for me.
Yep.
How much you pay for the chain? Hey, Brian, how much you pay for the chain, man? How much you pay for your hat? My auntie got it for me for my birthday.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We ain't counting pockets. We're not doing that. I don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, people,
You would never see, how much that cost? Nah.
Bro, I don't even know, but I got this down there, swap meet down there by the gas station.
I'm serious, man, for sure.
Man, finna get me.
Yeah, man. So, before I ask you the next question, man, is it anything else you want to tap on with the life coach? Because we about to get into some serious stuff now.
Okay. Just be decent human being, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. Like, treat people how you want to be treated.
That's it.
That's it.
It's a simple game.
Simple.
Man, I love it. So, man, now we get into the serious
Hey,
stuff.
let's get it.
Ravens, what we doing?
Super Bowl, baby.
That's what I'm talking.
And we going to Super Bowl only because they wanted a Taylor Swift football. I don't care what nobody talking about. They wanted a Taylor Swift football. How many times we ran the ball? And we the number one run offense in the league. And we ran it against a couple times.
6-8 times, bro.
And we've been running it
the whole year.
And all of a sudden we want to, come on, bro.
Yeah. And then, the weather was it was like sleet or slightly snowing or something, wind blowing. So when people say, oh, Lamar played bad, Mahomes did this. Mahomes, he made enough plays, but it wasn't like he threw for 304 touchdowns. They scored 17 points, bro.
To 10. After the second half, they didn't do nothing.
Yeah, so it's like everybody act like, oh man, Lamar this. I'm like, bro, Mahomes didn't have a MVP game.
Man.
Damn, I sound like a hater, but I don't care.
But it's real, bro. It's real. Like, bro, he didn't do nothing special. Like,
nah, he didn't.
And the fact that it was 10-17.
Yeah.
And we smoked 49ers, Texans.
Oh yeah.
Everybody that came our way.
And look, Cowboy fans, I'm letting y'all know now. September 22nd.
That's in a team. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Look, I will be there at the Cowboys.
yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm going.
Ooh.
We're going to Dallas, week 3.
Ooh.
Ravens at Cowboys. It's up, dog.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. It's up. I can't wait.
You already got the tickets?
Yeah.
Ooh.
We locked in, dog. This thing serious right now.
This showing up right here.
Yeah, it's serious this year, bro. So man, look, before we go, I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. You gotta pick one.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick? Yeah.
You know what? Because it's different eras.
Yeah.
It's different eras, so it's kind of hard to. Boy.
You know who I'm going with.
I'm going with Lamar.
Yes, sir.
I'm going with Lamar. I'm going with Lamar.
Kobe or Jordan? Peak prime. Woo.
I'm going to go with Kobe.
Oh boy, we 2 for 2, baby.
I'm going to go with Kobe.
We 2 for 2. Boy, 3 for 3, boy. I need you. I need you on this one. I need you on this one. Jeezy or Gucci?
WAP.
No, no.
WAP all day
No,
long.
you
Gucci
didn't.
mine all
we
day
ain't
long.
3 for 3. We didn't go 3 for 3, dog. 2 for 3.
WAP all day
Come
long.
on, man.
10-17, baby. Hey, I would have took that $2 million. I would have took that $2 million.
Golly,
I'm
you
trying
ain't
to
gonna
win
go
10,
with
17.
Young.
I can't go with Young.
Come on, man. Jesus, that's my dog right there, man.
WAP in my top 5.
Nah.
Real quick, what's your top 5 of all time?
Favorite
rappers? Yep, all time.
I'll go with Pop.
Okay.
I'll go with Big. I'm gonna go with Jeezy. I'm gonna go with Wayne. And I'm gonna go with Tip.
What?
Yeah, bro. Y'all forget T.I. had a span.
I like Tip.
T.I. had a span for about 10 years, bro, where he was just cold.
Yeah, I like Tip.
Yeah. I got a tie with Tip and Jay-Z, to be honest with you. I don't know, man.
What?
It's hard, bro. I'm gonna tell you why it's hard, because I listen to a lot of different rappers, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It's all about the era.
Yeah.
Cause man, I was on that Jadakiss Locks thing, they little wave for a minute. I was like, man, Jada got to be top 5 ever. And it I don't know, it be changing with me. I ain't gonna lie.
Mine.
But I know for a fact, Jeezy in the top 5.
Off the rip.
Jeezy and Wayne in the top 5 with Pac and Big. It's a toss up after that.
Bro, I got Pop, DMX, Wayne, Boosie, Gucci.
Ain't no way in hell.
Because you got like,
Man, we're gonna have to do a top 5 like up north, top 5 West Coast, and top 5 down south. Cause this top 5 shit ain't working.
bro,
Give me your top 5 in the South. Let's do that first.
okay, Wayne, Boosie, Gucci. Let me see, Wayne, Boosie, Gucci. Then I start throwing Jeezy and T.I. on there.
Okay.
That's when that'll come in, but just overall, because I don't know enough songs for.
Boy, I could tell you. Boy, I got a whole catalog in my head right now.
Then my thing is too, bro. I listen for like if I believe what you're saying.
Man, you gotta believe.
If I don't believe it, I can't listen to it.
Man, you gotta believe it, bro.
I can't
believe.
I can't.
He said hit the kitchen lights. There was cockroaches everywhere. Now I hit the kitchen lights. There's marble floors
Everywhere, yeah. I like Jeezy. I like Jeezy.
Man, look, my top 5 in the South: Wayne, Jeezy, T.I., Outkast, and then
That's a group though. You ain't say group.
I mean, they won, bro.
So what about Bone Thugs? Well, that's kind of Midwest.
Yeah, maybe that's like Ohio. That fifth, man. Dang. Oh, UGK. Oh, well, I'm tripping.
yeah,
I'm
UGK.
tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
8-ball MJG.
Yeah. Now up north, what's your top 5 up north?
Woo. We talking about groups or just
It could be groups.
Dipset now. You know, DMX #1 off the rip.
All right.
Then you got, I like Lil' Kim.
Okay.
I like Kim now.
All right.
You got Dipset, D Block,
Okay.
Locks. 50.
That ain't bad.
50, my boy.
That ain't bad. Give me one more.
I'll throw Big in there.
Okay.
I'll throw Big in there. But I like Ja Rule too.
I
like Rule. People be trying to act like Rule ain't had no hits.
Oh, he did.
From like what 2000 to like 2000 and
Rule got a
Six?
Rule got a catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a catalog.
yeah, people know it.
Man, I'm gonna go Big, Jay the Kiss. I'll go.
Say
I want to
Cool
go,
J.
man.
Say LL Cool J.
Nah, I'm gonna go Buster.
Oh, well, 50? That Get Rich Die Trying album.
I put 55th.
Okay,
Yeah, I put
That's fair.
55th.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That Get Rich Die Trying. I used to play that. I used to listen to that playing Grand Theft Auto. San Andreas.
Man,
Vice City.
Man, you need a life coach for that, bro. Well, look, bro, I appreciate you rocking with me, man.
yeah,
You
bro.
got anything else for the audience before we ride out?
Be decent humans.
That's it.
Be a good person. And it's free.
Free game. Hey,
Okay.
I appreciate y'all rocking with us. Brown, you up next on the 24th. Oh, we're going to talk about these politics. Oh, boy.
Crazy.
It's up. All right, y'all, we out.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.